Hey, how are you? Happy Coffee Talk Monday. I have gotten some requests on topics to talk about, and I'm going to get to those. But today just didn't quite feel like the day to talk about some of those things. There's so much going on in the world. Really a lot, and things seem to be like building one on top of the other. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about intuition. Why? Because I think that this is a really good time to get in touch with what's going on inside here versus listening to what's going on in here. You know, intuition is a funny thing because it's always there, but it's really hard to listen to. And that's because we are so used to listening to what goes on in here, our intellect, that it's really hard to listen to what's going on in here. But the more you practice it, the better it gets. And why is it important? Well, because really, we only use about 10% of our conscious brain every day. And the other 90% is that subconscious, unconscious piece of us. And a big part of that is our intuition. So there's a huge part of us that we don't tap into on a daily basis. And the great thing about our intuition is that it's a collection of all of our experiences, all of our life experiences. I like to call it kind of the Rolodex of the self. So usually when it says something, it's accurate. And when clients have been able to get in touch with it and go in that direction, they found that they ended up moving in the right direction. So I just thought I'd talk about intuition today because this is a really good time to listen to what's in here with everything that's going on and to get in touch with this. Because here, we need our intellect, right? But our intellect can get us into trouble. It can get us more deeply into trouble. Our ego gets involved. Our head thinks that it knows what we should do in the right direction we should go. When really, in here knows. So how do you listen to this? Well, it is really hard because, again, we are so used to thinking our way through the world that listening to your intuition can be really difficult. It becomes this teeny tiny little voice that's hard to hear. But when you practice listening, you'll not only hear it, but recognize it and be able to listen to it. One of the other challenges, besides it being like really teeny tiny, is the fact that a lot of times we don't hear it because after it sort of says something to us, our heads jump in, our ego jumps in and wants to take power and control. So it really is always there, but it's really difficult to listen to. But this is a good time to look inside, to listen to it, to see what it's saying, and try moving in that direction. I hope you're well. Please be safe. And before you make choices and decisions, see if you can't listen to what's in here. Happy Monday.